Check this out. This is Avowed versus Oblivion and the attention to detail between each games. First example, shooting arrows into the air. Look at Oblivion. Right? Look at that. Arrows land nice and neat.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I saw Irene Metric recently.
Keep in mind, Oblivion is an old freaking game, and Avowed's a 2025 next-gen Xbox Studios game that the people in charge of it were more worried about woke politics and actually developing a good game. So here, this is Avowed. This is Avowed right here. Check this out. So you got the arrows up in the air. And where the arrows at? Where are these arrows at? What goes up must come down, right? You're telling me a game that's over a decade old has more attention to detail than a next-gen game? Pah! Pah! I tell ya. Look at this. Again, side by side. Good little music. Look at that.
I'm listening.
So, something just as simple as arrows, right? Landing on the ground when you miss something or you shoot them up. They couldn't even be bothered with that. Now we got prop physics. This one should be good.
Hey!
So, hitting the table on Oblivion. Now this is Avowed. Are all those things on the table super glued on? Look at Avowed. And dare I say, the graphics look comparable from Oblivion to Avowed. The Avowed graphics don't look much better. Am I wrong in that? Like, holy moly. Look at Oblivion. Being able to knock the plates over, everything. You can't... Oh, look at that! Literally hitting, like, full pitchers of, like, drinks and shit. And they're not even, like, shaking. No tumbling. And the NPCs don't even really react in Avowed. A half-assed game. I'm tired of people pretending Avowed is good. It's half-assed. It's generic. It's just all around, just not even developed good. Look at that. Wow. Yikes. Side-by-side comparison. Look at how terrible that is with Avowed. Guards versus hostile NPCs. So in Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, Oblivion, like all of them, you piss off an NPC, the whole town turns hostile, goes after you. There's been so many times where I've accidentally punched whoever I was talking to, and Avowed, that doesn't even fucking happen. Like, wow, look at this. Look at these NPCs. And other NPCs interact with each other, too, on Elder Scrolls. Look at this.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
At least they're interacting, and it's not. It doesn't feel static. It feels like it's.
Something
there's somewhat of. Look at this. So I do know in one point some of the enemies come after you because you kill like their leader. But look, this guard is just chilling here. He's not even interacting. He's not even acknowledging that there's a fight going on. Dude, static NPCs are the worst. It ruins the immersion. 110% immersion fucking ruined. Look at this. There's a hostile enemy right there, and the two guards that are supposed to be like NPCs aren't even interacting or paying attention to it. But people want to say this game is good. Like, get out of here. This is game of the year material here, guys. Look. Holy moly. This is hilarious. Look at this. It's like AI made this game. It almost feels like AI made this game. Love that music. Here we go. Oblivion. More example. Look at that. This NPC attacking hostile enemies on the screen without even having to like be a companion or anything. You know how many times that saved me, like in Skyrim, where a whole village would just start killing the dragon when the dragon would fly in, and I would just like kind of hide? That would help me out a lot. Look at Avowed. Couldn't even give a shit. Look. Look at this. Look at all those NPCs not even moving. Look at that. You want to tell me that's a good fucking game? You want to tell me that's a good game? Look at this. Back to Oblivion. Look, they actually have some form of like intellect. They actually have some kind of like coding to where they can engage with each other.
Is that so?
God, the character designs in Avowed are terrible, dudes.
Well, you better find some quarrel real fast.
So apparently guards in Avowed will only attack hostiles only in the scripted moment. So if it's a cutscene that ends in a scripted battle, that's when they'll attack. That's bad. The ragdoll effects in Avowed are fucking silly too. Do you see how that guy like kind of like did a flip? Arrows versus wood and stone. Let's check this out. So Oblivion. Looks like the arrows actually stay in the barrel. Look at that. Simple. Again, Oblivion is how old? Here we go, Avowed. They just kind of appear in there. It doesn't even look like there's any kind of like impact or anything like that. And they're disappearing. They're disappearing. Oblivion, you were able to have more arrows than what was allowed in Avowed. There we go. Bounce off the stone. And the detail on the building, like the stone and the wood, just looks better in Oblivion too, doesn't it? Or is that just me? Wow. So Avowed, fuck it. Let's let the arrow stay in the building. And then mysteriously just disappear. Wow. And guys, this is little attention to detail that does matter. That does matter when it comes to immersion and stuff. This matters.
Somebody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
Look at that. Oblivion just did it so much more realistic.
Good hunting.
So much more better. Simple little things like that go a long way, guys. Back to Avowed. Stealing items in plain sight. So in Avowed, you can't get in trouble for stealing. Skyrim, you take an apple and a slice of bread, and the whole town wants to kill you. And Oblivion 2, all the Elder Scroll games, stealing is a big penalty. Look.
Somebody... You treacherous little filcher. Oh. Thief! You won't get away with this. Stop! Thief!
It's reacting. The game is reacting to you.
Put that back, you worthless thief.
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away.
And you could go to jail, resist arrest, or pay gold.
Then pay with your blood.
Here we go.
Yeah!
Look, in Avowed, nothing happens to you. You could take anything you want in Avowed.
If you're in good shape and not
Back to Oblivion.
So I've heard.
Steal that
Stop
chicken.
right there, criminal scum.
You steal somebody's chicken off their table, you're in trouble.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
It's the Empire. Do the Ethereals not
Look.
exemplify everything we hate?
This is bad.
Tyranny!
The gods will make them pay.
And for the record, I've played about 10 hours of Avowed, and all it makes me want to do is play Skyrim again. Look at that.
It's all over, law.
The Imperial Watch is about to fucking kill you just for stealing a fucking little piece of food.
Breaker, your spree is at an end.
Steal from the beggar.
Had you adherents taken enough?
Look at that. You were able to just up and at him, like, steal from the beggar. Oh, God. What's that noise? What the fuck is that noise? That's so annoying.
Last warning. Get out, or I'll call the guards and have you arrested.
What the fuck?
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Look at this. Just opening a random backpack in Avowed, right?
Good. You are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
Hey, oh my God, the NPC actually said, you are aware that I can see you digging through my things, but they don't react hostile. They don't send the guards or the fucking police after you. Lockpicking. So lockpicking in the Bethesda games always goes into like that little mini game where you have to like match the stuff. In Avowed, you just hold down the button. See, like, they always have that. It's either that or the one like on Fallout in Bethesda games. So it's kind of at least engaging, right? And Avowed, this is all you do. Hold the button down. And like, there's no engagement at all. Look, again, you just hold the button down in Avowed. Pickpocketing, again, there's no punishment for stealing in Avowed, but Oblivion and all the other Elder Scrolls games there is. And it's fun to pickpocket. Yeah, I don't even think you can pickpocket in Avowed now that I think about it. I don't remember seeing an option, and there wasn't one there. The pickpocketing added an extra element of being able to do missions and quests differently. Like if you need a key, go ahead and take a key from somebody.
What do
Love
you
that
think?
music. Oh, look, he got busted. Like, no option in Avowed. Like, they could have definitely put it in there, but half the NPCs don't move around. In this example, this is Paradis. The NPCs move around the marketplace area, but the rest of the town, they're like fucking static. No emotion, no life, no interaction with hostile enemies in the area. You know, you can't have as much fun with NPCs in Avowed as you do in Elder Scrolls anything.
Guards, we got a pickpocket here.
He got caught. So, I mean, just immersion alone is so much better in
Stop right there,
Oblivion.
criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Like, it feels like an actual world, like an actual living, breathing world. Which Avowed doesn't have that.
The three brothers a couple of days ago. Not sure which one I told.
Like, even side combos sound so realistic.
All three of them are nice folk.
So I've heard.
It feels like life, like a life. Look, no dialogue, just NPCs moving their hands around. A game that came out over a decade earlier, guys. A game that came out like a decade ago is better than something that just came out this last week. Big fucking yikes.
Hello.
What's going on with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Ultima.
That's so fucking sad with Avowed. Look at that. They literally are lifeless. Lifeless.
I can't believe that Glister would live
Back to
with
Oblivion.
that Larentis Anchus.
You literally could get lore from NPCs in any Elder Scrolls game.
Painful, and her being such a lovely girl.
Look at this is how the NPCs are in Avowed.
Is it Sarah?
Have you seen the Briants and their dogs?
I've seen them. Everyone likes a good dog, but they're an odd couple.
I've heard others say the same.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Look,
Bye.
it just feels
Take care.
sure it's not the world's greatest dialogue, but at least it makes the world feel like it's alive. Like it's not just generic NPCs that have horrible character designs that are static for the most part, just standing there waving their fucking hands around. Look, they don't even react to you. Like in Skyrim, Oblivion, whatever, they'd be like, huh? What are you doing? Like, they're not even reacting to you.
Good for you. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Hello there.
Look, a
Have
new
you ever
combo
thought of
just
joining
starts
the
up.
Fighters Guild?
I've never really thought about it.
All bystander NPC dialogue is strictly scripted and avowed, so there's no like sudden reactions, anything.
Killed the Clevenger?
Are you kidding? Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't do that. They know it turned the whole...
So yeah, once in a while you'll run into a combo, but it's scripted and it usually adds to a side quest or something of that sort.
whole city against them.
I'm telling you, that so-called Watcher is a fraud.
But she knew things about
So
me.
terrible.
Things that I didn't even know.
So terrible.
Exactly. She made
Exactly.
it all up.
Exactly. Attacking friendly NPCs. So I've done this so many times accidentally. Just in Skyrim alone, where I'll be unarmed and I'll accidentally punch somebody, and then the whole town gets pissed off at me. It's funny. And everybody could die too. Look at that. Whole town becomes hostile.
Stop! You violated the law.
Look. Nothing. Nothing in Avowed. Nothing in Avowed. That's ridiculous. That is definitely like immersion breaking, dude. I don't know why they chose to do it like that.
You... Well, now, What do we have here?
What do
Caught
we have
the act
here?
of no cold to pay your fine.
God, you got a real ugly mug.
Get your face out of my face.
Get your face out of my face. Wow, look at that. No reaction, no damage, nothing.
Can't you settle? Stop! You violated the law.
It's so outdated, but it's good,
And pay
guys.
with your blood.
It's so outdated, but it's good. Look at this. Shooting guards, nothing happens. This is hilarious.
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end.
It's
Take
all
any
over,
stolen goods you
lawbreaker.
have. The next move is yours. Pay your
Is it?
fine, or I'll haul you away.
I mean, you gotta love the charm of the NPCs in these old Elder Scrolls games, too, man. You gotta love the charm.
Then pay with your blood.
Look at this. Just shooting everybody with arrows to no reaction. Wow. Accessible buildings. Check this out. You can go almost in every single building in Elder Scrolls. You can enter almost every building in Elder Scrolls, guys. Like, that's how you build a world. In Avowed, almost everything is locked. It's like GTA 5. I'll give GTA 5 crap for that. Look how many doors are just doors. Like, it's essentially just boundaries. Just boundaries that you can't break. Look at that. It's ridiculous. It's like they put no effort into the world building in Avowed. No effort.
They all have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Combat. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, the combat in Avowed is so fun. It's just, it's not innovative. It's nothing that we haven't had. To me, it's bare bones. Yeah, you could dual weld certain things or whatever. You can do that in Elder Scrolls as well.
Let's get this over with.
Look at that. Look at the combat in Oblivion. Now, sure, when you're hitting the enemy, they're just still standing there and just grunting. But the combat is still solid to this day. Now look at Avowed. It's not much different. What, the enemy ragdolls a little bit? If anything, I would say maybe Avowed gets a slight edge in the combat, but over a decade and it's the same bullshit, basically, in my at least to the naked eye. So, I mean, to me, it wasn't like, I don't know why people are praising the combat so much on Avowed. I don't know. Anyways, those were the attention to detail comparisons. This was from Turok GK, and I think there's another video he has here that we'll probably take a look at later. But yeah, it's arguably fact that Oblivion, even though it's decade old, is a much better developed game than Avowed. And that's a big yikes from me, dog. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? I mean, attention to detail is important in a game.